Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all Uber, Lyft, and professional Boston drivers. And we're back with our December stream. Super excited for our Facebook group to transition from private to public. And there were a few reasons to lead to that decision. First, Facebook has been allowing members to engage anonymously for some time now. Then recently, they announced group highlights. This feature allows new potential members to look through certain posts so they can see what the group is about and make their decision based on that. With these changes in place, it was just a matter of time before our group went public. Now our existing members have a full control on how their posts, comments, and reactions being showcased, and we get a broader exposure to reach more drivers. Let's talk about the rideshare news and updates. On December 8th, Department of Labor Relations announced that ADU was designated as a bargaining representative for 5% of drivers. This means they recruited 5% of rideshare drivers and got a list of all Uber and Lyft drivers in Commonwealth. From this point on, they should actively call and message the rest of drivers, 95%, to join their organization. It's important to mention that they weren't chosen as an exclusive bargaining unit yet and still have a long way to go. I would like to share a bit of a history of our engagement with the United for Justice team, which currently called ADU. Our first meetup was arranged for November 2nd of last year, 3 days before the election, at Panera Bread. We met SEU reps, Betty and Dan, also machinists reps, Aziz and Mosar. I thought that our meeting went really well. We even had a chance to share the first version of our union objectives, and it looked like they liked it. Instead, they completely stopped communicating, and their social media reps accessed our group as drivers and started messaging with their recruitment post and soliciting our group. Fast forward 7 months, Dan from SEIU reached out for another meeting, and that was the time when SEIU executive in California was arrested by ICE. The time when ADU organization was established, and also the time when they cut ties with their street team. As a matter of fact, most of the drivers supporting their cause left them. We actually had a stream a few months ago with Betania, and we talked about it. Now back to that meeting with Dan in June. He expressed interest in our collaboration and meet up with their newly assigned executive director, Autumn, but that also fell through. They never called back, they never reached back. Now there are a couple of things that bothers our team. Multiple reports from mass drivers show that they started calling drivers on November 6th, the very next day after our election, which proves that they had the drivers list right from the start. Another thing, Uber and Lyft actively advertise 5% milestone that ADU reached, instead of keeping it quiet because it's in their best interest. Based on these two factors and our past interactions with the ADU leaders, we're absolutely convinced that they are a company union, which means they serve the best interest of Uber and Lyft, which also means they will help Uber and Lyft to take full control of drivers' livelihoods. Only trust driver-led and say no to yellow and company unions. They're working very hard to take your right to unionize and stand for what's right. As we wrap up this year, we ask all drivers to show support proceed to our union objectives, get to know what we're fighting for, and also sign our union authorization form. That goes a long way. That will help us to compete. Also, make sure to sign our petition to stop excise tax increase. We should let Governor know that the drivers can speak for themselves. All the links are under this video. We'll see you next month.